Greetings, greetings, greetings. Namaste, namaskar. Om Namah Shivaya. I hope you are having a great day. So I wanted to discuss an interesting topic. At least I think it's interesting. Um, but first, I want to ask a question. Can you have a disagreement, right? Without being angry, without yelling, without cussing, without giving someone the silent treatment, without wanting to get revenge on someone? Can you have a disagreement and say, okay, that's how you feel, but I disagree. This is my opinion. And also without trying to convince someone that you are right or that your point is right, right? Because I feel like that's what we have a tendency to do. Um, and I'm said we, right? So we try to get our point across in such a way that we're trying to convince someone that what we're saying is right. And it may be, right? But if the other person is not ready, willing, and able to receive it, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to defrost the window, so it may have gotten loud in here. I was trying to turn the windshield wipers off. Okay, let's see. Okay. So yeah, a lot of times we try to convince people that what we're saying is right. And again, it may be. But again, if the person that you're talking to is not ready, willing, and able to receive what you're saying, it really kind of doesn't matter. um, because they're not going to receive it. They're going to tell you that you're wrong, or they're just going to continue to believe that you're wrong. And then they'll have an attitude or start to resent you because, again, they're going to have this feeling, even if that wasn't your intention, right? Because I feel like subconsciously we do this sometimes. Sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's unintentional. But even if it's not unintentional, the party that you're talking to may feel that it is intentional. And then they'll just have this forever attitude with you because you tried to tell them the truth about something and they weren't ready to hear it. One of the most profound things someone ever said to me, and I promise you, I may never forget this, was a Scorpio, right? And I'm an Aquarius. And she said to me, I don't want to be your friend because Aquarians have a tendency to tell the truth, and I don't always want to hear the truth. When I tell you profound, I was so appreciative and thankful that she said that to me because most people aren't going to speak their mind in that way. They'll just give you the silent treatment or be mean towards you or try to avoid you. Or while you're talking on the phone with them and you say something that they don't want to hear, they'll hang up the phone on you and pretend that the phone just disconnected or they don't know what happened, or all of a sudden, oh, I gotta go. And you know that they don't have anything to do or anywhere to go. Not that that's any of your business, but you know that they're not being honest, right? Instead of just saying, well, I don't like what you said, or that made me feel uncomfortable. It's like people are not comfortable sharing their truth or telling the truth about what they're thinking or how they feel, because in their mind they think it has to be an argument. Just because someone doesn't disagrees with you does not mean they're arguing with you. The other person may be very calm and serene in their speech. But if it's in a text or in an email or on social media, if someone reads it with an attitude, then it automatically becomes argumentative or an attitude in their mind, right? Again, We can all be guilty of this because we can't hear one another's tone on the internet or via text or email. So we start to make assumptions like, oh, this person, this is it. And that person may not. This person could just be attempting to set a clear boundary. And that's another thing. Some people don't like for other people to set boundaries. They want to be able to say or do whatever they want, and they don't want anyone to say anything to them because their ego is taking over and they feel like they have the right to do whatever they want to do, and no one has the right to say anything to them. And that's wrong. Everyone has a right to set clear boundaries or not deal with you. And the person that you set that boundaries with, again, they may not like it and they may choose not to deal with you because they don't want that boundary. They want to be able to, again, do or say whatever they want to do, whether it's rude or not. Because sometimes, a lot of times when people are setting boundaries, is it because someone has been rude or disrespectful? And again, this person feels like they can do or say whatever they want to do. It's like this sense of entitlement, especially if it's a certain relative, or, maybe this person has a certain status within a company, and, they feel it gives them power, and people tend to abuse their power. Because people aren't thinking of one another as, on a human level. They're just thinking of this title and this quote unquote perceived power that they have. But that was my question, and that was my talk today. Can you have a disagreement with someone without having an attitude, without trying to seek revenge, without calling them names or insulting them, just because you disagree with what they're saying? What is wrong with saying, I don't agree with that, or that makes me feel uncomfortable? What's wrong with that? All right, I'm going to do another one, and this one is going to be about competition, so I'm going to end this video and then start my next video. I hope this was helpful, and as always, I love y'all. Later. Mwah.